Alright, hey, what up, YouTube? Dark Side here. Alright, so some guys on Skype were telling me like, to help them kind of make a deck or stuff like that because they wanted to get into it and things like that. So I'm just gonna make a video. Basically, like, alright, so let's just say, first of all, when you make a deck, you kind of think of what you want to make. Like, let's just say you really like fishes, so you make a fish deck, or you like X-Sabers, you're trying to make an X-Saber deck, trying to make a Machina deck, trying to make a Blocking Wind deck. Alright, first of all, you kind of like think of a concept. Like, let's just say with fish, you want to make the OTK, so you can just kind of think of cards that are gonna work for the OTK. What can you bring out with him that's gonna OTK? Like obviously you bring out like the oyster mices and the fishborgs, you know. But you can also think of like sunfishes, like those eel thingies. It's just different things, you know. You just think of different ways to get like something that you want, and then you think of cards that would help out the deck. Like just say like Maria Greed. It's obvious, you know, like it's water monsters. You're gonna play a deck full of water monsters, so you should play Maria Greed. Then you start thinking like, will the deck need more magic, more traps? What kind of magic will help me out? What kind of trap cards will help me out? Like in the deck, the big problem is like getting rid of back row. So you play Cold Wave, you play True Nade, you play MSTs, you play things that are gonna get rid of back row because that's your problem, you know. And so that's like what you do with kind of fish and stuff like that. With like X-Sabers, you always want to make the OTK. So again, you also want to get rid of back row. These are OTK decks right here. It's just basically, you know, try to go for the OTK, control it. You just think of cards that are gonna make that thing happen. So like if you're gonna try to get Gotham to lower the hand, obviously you're gonna play 3-star tuners like Full Helm and stuff like that. Just thinking of cards that are gonna get that. You play like, you can play Rotor for like that kind of thing. You can play Hamsters for Urbellum, for Dark Souls. It's just different choices that you might think, you know, like just suits your play style. Like, are you a control player with X-Sabers? So you want to play like Hamsters and stuff like that, and just play really controlled until you have the OTK, and then you overextend and then win, stuff like that. You also put different texts in there, like random as, like, I don't know, like Doom Cows, Thunder Kings in there. Depending on the meta, you know, that's how you also kind of think of a deck. Just think of the meta that are out there. For like, let's just say Machina or something. Again, you just think of cards that are going to help it. So obviously to get him out, you need Gear Frame. So you got to play Gear Frame. Kind of thing like that to search him out, you know, make it faster. Think cards are going to help it. You don't want to make it stun with like Doom Cows again, or you want to make it with gadgets because you always go pitch. You just think of different ideas. And with this, like, it could be an OTK, but it's kind of controlled with gadgets and stuff like that. So you need back row that's going to keep your opponent on check, like Solemn Warnings, Bottomlesses. So you play around that kind of thing. You think of, like, again, cards that are going to help the deck be really good. And let's just say, like, with Black Wings, you just think of cards as well. So, like, you just think, do you want Soroku in here? Do you not want Soroku? What kind of Black Wings are you going to summon out? What kind of Synchros are you going to get out? And you think of support cards for Black Wings. This is like Dark Arm. Since you're playing Darks, you want Dark Arm in there, you know? That kind of thing. You want True Nade to get rid of back row. You want Cold Wave. You want, I don't know, just say Heavy Storm comes back. You want Heavy Storm. You want different things, you know? It's not that necessarily hard to make a deck. You kind of just think outside the box. You just make a little simple deck. If you only want to make a complicated deck, like, let's just say you want to make like an anti-meta deck, you have to kind of see the meta, you know? So, like, if you know that X-Sabers were big, you play Fossil Dinos because you know that thing's gonna wreck them. So for sure, you know you're gonna play that kind of thing. You know that different decks, special summoning again, so you get Fossil Dino. If you there's like a meta where there's just draw, Thunder King's good in there. Meta where pure weak monsters and then they make bigger monsters. You play King Tiger Wangu, whatever the hell his name is, to stop it. You know, that's kind of how you make a deck. You just kind of look at the cards. Just look. All right, so just say you want to make machines. Like obviously, like. You think of the machines that are out there, just like Jinzo, this guy, gadgets. You gotta make just make a deck around it. So if you know that he pops himself out like pretty easily, so you want to play him in there. And then you want to play gadgets just for consistency, you know, draw it. You want to play Jinzo to get rid of things. You could even put in like random ass cards, like I said, Thunder Kings work in here. Since this deck does have a problem with back row, like Bottomlesses, you want to play Breakers, you want to play MSTs. Different things like that. It's not necessarily like, it's not that hard to make a deck, I guess. Like, I don't know if I'm explaining well how to make one. It's just basically, yeah, like I said, first have a concept of the deck you want to make. Like, what kind of deck you want to make, you know, what's your idea of the deck. You could also, like, net deck, I guess, net deck. It's not necessarily good, you know, but, I guess if you want to do it, if you want to be one of those people. If not, you could think outside the box. Like, let's just say you like Black Wings a lot, like I said, just see the Black Wings that are out there, which ones you like, which ones you think will work together. Like just like Soroku and Bora to pump. Just say Shura to get out your monsters, and then you make things happen with Shura. So you play monsters that you know Shura's gonna bring out. Like he could bring out Vayu, bring out Kalutes, he could bring out Breezes, he could bring out all that, you know. So you just play monsters that you know when Shura hits something, it's gonna come out, you know. And then dark armor, stuff like that. These are just techs like Spirit Reaper. Since you have a lot of darks, you know, you could probably get him out. So it's just there for support. Like I said, with fishes, it's different type of decks you can make, depending on how your thing is gonna be. Like, well, you could play Phantom of Chaos. You could play, fucking what's it called, Genix Undying. You could play all that crap, or you could just make like the Fog Engine and shit like that. I don't know. And then you pick cards you want to put in there, like. You for sure you need like Monster Born, Dark Hole, and then what bothers you. So like if back row, like I said, bothers you, play True Nade, Cold Wave, MSTs, everything. If that doesn't bother you, then you play low traps, or you could even go for like Decrease. You know, just focus on what stops you, and then make your deck work around it so it doesn't get in the way as much. You know, that kind of thing. But yeah, guys, that's my just ideas, I guess, to help you guys make a deck. If it didn't work for you guys, I'm sorry. Like, it's pretty late. I don't really want to be thinking right now as much. But yeah, guys. Yeah, guys. Just keep on watching my videos, and if you guys need any help with anything, just let me know. Be happy to help you guys out. Just give me some decks you guys want me to make, and I'll make it for you guys. And then see if you guys like it or not, whatever. But yeah, guys. Dark Signer out. Later, guys.